Today I'm going to show you how I made some miniature cinnamon rolls with soap dough, which I had colored with gold mica. This is the same one that I used for the Pop-Tarts last week. I started by rolling a thick cylinder between the palms of my hands, and then I flattened it gently with my fingers. I want the edges to stay rounded, so I'm putting most of the pressure in the center of the cylinder. Next, I'm going to roll this into itself, like a snail. Ideally, the center should be raised above the outer circles. Once the cinnamon roll is complete, I need to add the cinnamon effect. I tried this initially with bronze mica. However, I did not like how this looked because it had too much shimmer. Instead, I used brown oxide powder and I applied this with a brush and diluted it with water. The only thing that is missing now is the glaze on top. I will make it with white melt and pour soap, but I will not film this portion because I have to go downstairs where the microwave is. So this is how they look. One thing I'll say is that after I poured the white melt and poured on it, it was too thick so that you couldn't see the cinnamon bun so much anymore. So I grabbed it and I went like this to pour out the excess of melt and pour, and that way it will only be a very thin layer. With the other ones, I think I'm going to have this more fluid so that more comes out. But overall, I think it does have that look. Now I will make the soap, and this is the recipe that I will be using. For fragrance, I will be using a blend of cinnamon supreme from Nurture soap and pumpkin and brown sugar from Brambleberry, which has notes of butter and pastries. I warm up the oils and they are at 120 degrees Fahrenheit, which is a lot warmer than what I usually like to soap at. However, because this is a plain soap, it's only going to have the decorations on top, it should be okay. I'm going to add this to the oils and start mixing it together. I'm going to add a little bit of winter white mica from Nurture soap. This is to help with the discoloration that will happen from one of the fragrances that has a little bit of vanillin, and I'm also using a vanillin stabilizer. I sprinkled the top with Snowflakes Sparkles mica powder from Nurture soap because I thought that this might look like powdered sugar, just to give it a little bit of interest on top in addition to the embed. Next, I will show you how they look after they've been removed from the mold and cut. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye.